Sometime in the next few hours, you're going to sit in a dark room and stare at a glowing screen. Not because you're addicted, not because you lack discipline, because sitting in the dark, watching something glow, is one of the oldest signals your body understands. For a very long time, that glow meant fire. And fire meant the day was ending, the group was close, and the edge of the dark was safer. We kept the whole ritual. The dark room, the seated posture, the glowing light. We just changed what was glowing. And your nervous system can tell the difference. What you're doing tonight, the dark room, the glow, the stillness, that pattern is ancient. It didn't start with phones. It started around a fire, in the open dark, with people who needed to feel like the day was finally over. That is what the glow told the body. And for hundreds of thousands of years, it worked. The evidence goes back roughly 1 million years. In Wonderwork Cave in South Africa, archaeologist Michael Chazan found ash and charred bone alongside stone tools, the earliest confirmed traces of controlled fire, 1 million years old. But evidence of fire is not the same as evidence of ritual. By hundreds of thousands of years ago, something had shifted. Fire wasn't just a tool, it had become a place, a fixed point at the end of the day where people gathered, stopped moving, and stayed. For countless nights, the last shared light before sleep was a low amber glow, not electric, not backlit, warm, unsteady, alive with sound. For generation after generation, this was how humans learned to end the day, and something in that experience was doing something to the body. Something measurable. In 2014, Christopher Lynn at the University of Alabama decided to test this directly. He showed 226 people footage of a fire. Before and after, he measured their blood pressure. The results were consistent. Blood pressure dropped, and the longer they watched, the more it dropped. Not just preference, not just atmosphere, a measurable physiological response, the body shifting into a lower state of alertness. Lynn's explanation, fire became a signal. Gradually, the body learned what fire meant. Warmth, the group nearby, the edge of the dark, safer. Finally, the scanning could stop, but the study had a second condition, and what it found was stranger than the first result. Then Lynn did the strange version. Same footage, same fire, same duration. He turned off the sound. And the effect got weaker, which means the visual wasn't doing it alone. Something about the crackling, that specific irregular sound, was part of what the body was responding to. The sound wasn't decoration. It was part of the signal. Your body wasn't only watching the fire. It was listening for it. Not consciously. Not like a thought. More like a check. Is it real? The crackle said yes. And only then did the body begin to let go. Here is what the body was actually listening for. Not just comfort, not just warmth. Permission to stop scanning. Your nervous system is not a relaxation machine. It is a threat detection system that occasionally gets to rest. For a nervous system built in the open dark, rest had a condition. The environment had to pass a check. Is the group together? Is there light? Is the dark held at a distance? Fire answered all three. It didn't make the night safe, but it made the circle around you safer. The warmth meant the group was still there. The light pushed the edge of the dark back. The firelight pushed danger farther away. The scanning could stop. Not because danger was gone, because fire was the clearest signal the environment had. Danger is, for now, somewhere else. That is what the body was listening for in Lynn's study, not the flame. The permission. Once the body had permission, something else shifted too. Polly Wiesner at the University of Utah studied conversations among the Juhuan Bushmen, a hunter-gatherer group in Namibia and Botswana. She recorded their conversations, daytime and night. During the day, conversation was practical. Food, conflict, complaints, plans. At night, the pattern changed. Around the fire, 81% of conversation became stories. Complaints fell to 7%. Same people, same day, different light. Wiesner's description: fire in the middle of darkness bonds, mellows, and excites. Once the body had permission to rest, the group changed modes, from work to story, from tension to connection. We still enter the same posture at night, but now the light is different. For hundreds of thousands of years, that was the scene. Dark, still, a glow in front of you. The day finally over. Tonight it looks almost identical. Dark room, seated posture, glowing rectangle, the same stillness. We kept every part of the ritual, except the fire. And the body that inherited this pattern, the one sitting on your couch right now, is running the same check it always ran. The body gets most of what it's checking for, but not all of it. Because the glow your body is checking against is not fire, and what it does to your biology is not the same. Here is what the screen is doing that fire never did. Screens emit light rich in blue wavelengths, and blue light at night suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your body to begin shifting toward sleep. Harvard researchers found that blue light suppressed melatonin for roughly twice as long as other wavelengths. It shifted the body's internal clock by up to 3 hours. To your eyes, it's nighttime. To your body clock, the light says the day is not over. The ritual says rest. The light says not yet. Firelight was different, warmer, lower, closer to sunset than noon. The screen glows blue, the fire glowed amber. That difference has a biological consequence. Tonight you'll do what humans have done for longer than memory. You'll find a dark room, you'll find a glow. You'll go still and wait for the day to feel like it's over. The need hasn't changed. The ritual hasn't changed. The body still arrives at the end of the day looking for the same signal it has always looked for. Something warm, something flickering, something that says the scanning can stop. We kept the whole structure, the darkness, the posture, the stillness, the glow in front of you. We kept the ritual. We changed the signal. For hundreds of thousands of years, amber meant something. The day is over. The group is close. The edge of the dark is far enough away. Now the signal arrives in blue. And somewhere underneath the habit, underneath the scroll, underneath the episode, underneath the brightness setting you never changed, the body is still waiting for amber.